I'm at some more Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. So last time we started on gold, and yeah, we basically explored most of it. We can go take on the boss now, but yeah, I want to rank up my personas a little bit more before we take on the boss. So yeah, and then yeah, we'll be good to go. But first off, I want to do a few like loose end stuff, like Lunar Palace, because we did get this music, which yeah, I can sample for a little bit. But yeah, not customary. I don't like it as much as it's a sim, but it's okay. It's still a pretty decent track. Then you got Morimoto Sanitarium. Again, quite the creepy vibes of that one. We got Recollection, Nostalgia number 1. I think this is useful like some kind of flashback, but yeah, it sounds like Maya's theme, obviously. Then we got Maya's theme 2, which is the Maya's theme of this game that plays a lot. And then finally, the one I'll play in full, Persona Rock. So yeah, have a listen. I guess that's one loop of it, so yeah, let's leave now. Alrighty. So, for some of the loose ends, let's go to Conan PT. Because, yeah, our money is looking pretty decent. So I believe that, yeah, we might be able to talk to the doc here. Might as well get him out of the way, considering that, yeah, recently did get the cat out of the way, thanks to the data transfer, so, right? I think he wants 10,000. So this will take a little bit. But anyway, so yeah, let me just get to it. Yeah, I do think there's gonna be a lot of cutting this part for me, so yeah. Anyway, Woof, I finally saved 10,000 yen. Woof, thanks to you, Woof. Here's a token of appreciation, Woof. Hehe Irukane, 1 Woof present, Woof. That's another forging item, basically, so you can have a look at that. Yeah, literally Meldex is the Age of Japan. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, not as... I don't think it's as good as what we got in the other game, but hey, it's fine. So now I'm gonna go eat. Because again, it's quite useful for this part of the game, with how dangerous the enemies are, so yeah. I'm not doing the fortune because if you do have a fortune active, you can't override it basically, so... I kind of want the EXP for the boss. I guess I could just wait for the red fortune to wear off and then get the light fortune, but it's okay. There we go. Doesn't cost that much, and yeah, temporary snap boost can be quite strong. Especially when, yeah, you're playing some dangerous enemies. So anyway. There's only really one skill I need, and that's Flawless Wall of Air, but maybe we can get lucky and get some other rank ups. That can mean, you know, showing off some other cool personas, but anyway, I'm gonna go to the second floor because I think there's some enemies we haven't fought yet, so maybe we can go see them. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna cut until something interesting happens. Alright, Katsuya gets a level up, and yeah, Vav is gonna get a level up next battle, so yeah, that'll be cool. Anyway, Hell got 2 ranks, very nice. And Babu gets level up. So yeah, kind of chaotic battle there, but that's okay. Because yeah, one problem with this party stuff I'm realizing, we don't really have ways to clear out enemies. Multiple enemies. You do have Frey now, so that's cool. So yeah, he even gets nuke skills, which is actually really cool. Because in that Bude also gets a nuke skill, so yeah. Anyway, let's get back to it. I need to heal my party, so yeah, let me do that. Okay, Fala gets that unknown ability. Again, I don't know if I should show that, but hey, I guess it is a special kind of fusion, so I'll talk about both me too. Sorry, so I guess I'll talk about it. Alright, that's a new enemy there, Shax. So yeah, we could talk about Shax while we find them off. Because I think, yeah, they're just really cool enemies, is one thing, so yeah. Okay, I do have Stone Rise for him, so I'll use that. I think that's all. I mean, I should probably go for one of the enemies that is going after, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, like the Kiyohime, for example, so yeah. And yeah, that might be what I actually do. So yeah. Yeah, let's try that actually. So, one thing I do have is I do have Heavy Rain for the Kiyohime, so I'll do that. Like so. And then, yeah, it will be the Shax that goes first. The only thing about the Shax is, yeah, he does have, nice to use ailment skills, basically, so yeah. And yeah, Boo-Boo kind of counts because it can freeze, so yeah. Yeah, I like the Shax again. They have a really cool design. I also like what they sound like, too. We'll hear that when we take one out. Anyway, we'll go for the Heavy Rain here. Do that. That was this pretty decent damage, especially considering it's only 2 people doing that. And there we go. Yeah, Magara in the face, but that's fine. Everyone takes that very nicely. I think we'll go for the Shax again, because Shax does seem like the more dangerous enemy here. And we can hear why he sounds like he dies. I mean, we heard it before, because of course, Pseudo had 2 Shaxes as allies, so yeah. So here we go. Yeah, I really like that sound. I don't know why. Yeah, it's just something kind of satisfying about it. So yeah, so I'll go for another Stone Rise and that'll be it. So yeah, I think I just like the design too. The crow-like design I think is pretty cool. I don't know how accurate it is. I feel like the Innocent Sid design is probably a bit more accurate to the mythology, but I don't know. Anyway, we'll go for this. And there you go. But yeah, I think that's it for the enemies in this place actually, so yeah, I've shown basically all the enemies you can encounter here, so that's good. So yeah, back to it I guess. Anyway, Fala gets Magarula, very good. And level 19 as well. So yeah, keep popping those stats up. My problem is I can't really use Magarula because we need a wind and water skill. So that means yeah, Katsuya would need to use like Surya for the wind skill, so yeah. Which I guess he can do. Because yeah, that will make going through these Roman cards a bit quicker, so yeah. Because yeah, let's have a look. Because yeah, you still need to learn a sense skill, and that's gonna be the main thing we go for, and then yeah, perhaps we can try ranking up Hell as quickly as possible anyway. I almost have SP, so I think I need to go heal that. But in the meantime, let's show off our new fusion skill. Never mind, we will not show our new fusion skill because of the Tengu, so yeah. I guess I'll have to be the next battle then. Anyway, I got a bit of a surprise right now. I'm gonna buy a Garu card. Because that's the persona I can fuse now. I don't really want this persona to be honest, but I kinda wanna fuse it to show something cool later. So, let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, I'm gonna need some tower cards actually, so yeah, I believe 96 of them. So yeah, we're gonna actually go be using that persona again. This I don't think I'm gonna be using that much. But in this situation, it might not be such a bad thing to have around just because the wind skills are kind of important now, so yeah. So there we go. I don't need to worry about Boot Day that much because I'm probably going to be rank up Boot Day to Stoma after this dungeon anyway, so yeah. So anyway, our persona for today is kind of lower. Because, yeah, Kano does something in this game, which I kind of want to show off. I'll give him Garu, so yeah, we can use the fusion skill. So let's go. And yeah, think about Katsu, even though he's only good with power, he can at least use Kanaloa to some effect, so yeah. So we'll do that. Again, like I said, this is not that interesting to me, but hey, maybe I'll just rank him up for the fun. was the sea of your sorrows, and let it be one who holds the same soul. Here, feast freely on my power. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, we'll take him on. So who do I not want then? Probably Surya, right? Because yeah, he's not too useful. I'm probably going to be retained from a Meraki card at some point. So yeah. So I'm going to need to give Katsuya probably good day, and then yeah, we can swap them out. Again, I'm probably just going to return. I'm just gonna probably level up Kanala and see what happens. Basically, that's probably what I'm just gonna do. At the moment, yeah, like I said, they can be a little bit useful to us because yeah, I can actually use these new and powerful fusion skills. So yeah. And yeah, we'll see if again I don't run into another Tengu and I can actually show it up. Because Tengu is immune to wind, that's why I do that. And even if they do appear, it's not that bad because I just go into Uday and then Stone Rise them. Just do. Alright, so yeah, we can now use Neophinker. So what's Katsuya? Oh yeah, Katsuya's the Persona out. There you go. That's why I wasn't popping up. Because yeah, now we should have Maxi Tempers. There it is. And yeah, these are the new tier of user skill. Let's give it a whirl. And yeah, these ones will be a lot more powerful. We're going to be using these a lot, basically. So yo, that's a lot better. So there you are. We can now be teared through the random cards now, which is nice. There'll still be some pretty difficult ones, but that's okay. Anyway, yeah, now just need to level up a little bit more, and that will be good. Alright, Nakamata wants to say, start out if humans think they're cute. Why not? Nope. Has something against me? No. There you go. Question is, I can persuade them to make a pact with them if I want hermit cards, but I think I'm just gonna do wiretapping as a crime to make them eager. So yeah. So yeah, but Katsu, let's go. We'll see if they answer any interesting questions. And let's see. You're really a demon, right? And maybe you never know. There you go. Got some kind of cards. Not too bad to talk to in this game, so yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll get Ghoul and Busty later, so it might not be the worst thing to get him. Yeah, Fala gets 2 ranks, so yeah, we're good for the boss now. After I get the fortune, obviously. So yeah, let's shut the sense now. So yeah, now we have Wall of Fire. That's why we decided to wait a little bit. And yeah, stats looking good on Fire as well. Hell also is looking pretty good. Rank 6 now. Now has Bufala. That's actually pretty useful. So yeah. Then the Bude now has a Stoma, which is very nice. And then Kanaloa, he's here because he's Garu. That's basically it. So yeah, we'll rank him up maybe later. I guess we'll see. I guess I also kind of want to wait until the food runs out. Luckily, that's what a Stoma can help us with. So yeah, I'm just going to now cut, and then we'll make up preparations. So yeah, again, I want to get the food back on everyone. And then yeah, we'll go in. I probably don't need to do that, but that's okay. I'm gonna play it safe. Alright, we're all set. We got the light tracker now. We have our personas ready to go. These are the ones I want to use. We got Fala. We've got Bude as well. We need fire skills. That's the main reason obviously Bude. And then finally Balfu. He's got Hell or Yes skills. So yeah, that's how we're gonna roll. So yeah, let's go inside and see who we're fighting. Sarasawa-kun, are you alright? Don't come near me. We've arrested Yuichi Makimura. The law will punish him. There's no reason to throw your life away just for this lowlife. This is the sewer. Makimura will get what's coming to him, so... Is Maya that? And yeah, this is actually an interesting dialogue choice. Because yeah... I think if you pick the second option, she actually takes some damage for the fight. So I want to see the first option. Right? As it turns out, she didn't actually want to kill Makimura, it was Maya. And yeah, we finally got an official name on that persona, it's Joker. And yeah, that's who was Sudo was using, but now it has evolved. So anyway, this is Joker Ulala. So let's take her on, shall we? Luckily though, we have a pretty good spell for her, and it's also the main reason why I got the agility food, Wall of Air. Something I love about these Wall off skills is that they always work. Apparently, they last for the entire battle, so that's pretty good. And we're gonna go for Magnara here. So yeah, our main strategy is put the Wall of Air, and then you Stone Rise until she goes down. So there you go. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. That yeah, you could just make yourself immune to a single edit for the whole battle, like this. So yeah, and yeah, she uses wind skills, which might be a bit of a sucker punch, considering that yeah, she's an earth user before. So yeah. And now with that, we're gonna Stone Rise, and now she's not too bad, to be honest. There's only two things I'm kind of scared of. I mean, there's a couple of things she can do. She can status you, which is very annoying. Full Imp is the main thing, but yeah. And also do some decent damage with Gigantic Fist, but we're scared of one particular skill. And yeah, she punches Mai, which is in character, although she missed. So let's go to Stone Rise again. I wonder if the agilities have something to do with that. It might. I know that agility helps turn order, so yeah. So yeah, make sure you use Stone Rise in this battle, it's probably your most damaging option. And that's it, okay. Yeah, she's not too bad. But yeah, if you do get the extra XP though, you level up quite a bit. Now everyone's level 20. So yeah, that's a single level up, so you'll keep pumping up. And yeah, you also get 2 level ups on the other 2, so yeah. Katsuya here, didn't get any agility, but hey, you got +2 dex, which isn't bad. And then yeah, Balfu, he's actually getting quite a lot of strength. He also did get agility, but hey, maybe agility has something to do with it. But yeah, knowing that yeah, Wall of Air works like that makes that fight way easier. So yeah, the fact that it lasts the whole battle, so yeah. Because if you don't know that, like I did in my first playthrough, then yeah, this fight can be a bit of a challenge. And again, we didn't actually get to see that skill again. So yeah, it's gonna be a while until I get to explain it, it seems, by the way. I'm sorry, Maya. I didn't think it was true. I cursed you when I was drunk. Whatever I do, I usually fail. I've taken extracurricular lessons, obtained licenses, but never found a future in them. It seems that Maya had everything. Sorry, I'm such a fool. She's the evil one. You guys better finish her off before she hurts someone. Hey, I'm not the one who tried to kill her best friend. She's the one with problems. So, officer, do your job and put her away. Don't you think she's a cruel person? Yeah, so we have a dialogue choice. This one's actually important. So, we obviously want to say the second option. Shut, you're wrong about her. The first one have some pretty dire consequences, let's just say, so we're not going to do that. Maya. Nice try, Makaro. We all know what you want to happen. If Serizawa dies, the evidence to put you away goes away. The evidence to put you away goes with her. Do you think we're that stupid? you son of a... Hold it, so let me handle this. I don't want you to get in trouble. Ow, my face! You're just gonna look the other way? You're a police officer, right? Do your job. Wait, he's right. Thanks, Sarazaka, for that one. If I ever see your face again, I'll personally hunt you down. Okay, I'll return the money. I won't con anyone anymore, I promise. Well, let's hope he's truthful to that word. Monacan, we should get her to a hospital. So that's it. A Joker is the same as a persona. No doctor can help her. If you want to yank that demon out of her, I know a place. You're talking about the Velvet Room, right? I guess you got no choice. Let's hurry. And yeah, we can take out the Joker power thanks to the Velvet Room. Like so. And yeah, Eagle uses his bone from Persona 1 here, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's also cool that, yeah, I don't know, there's something interesting about the Velvet Room being able to do this. I guess, yeah, it would make sense for them to have that kind of power, so yeah. But anyway, a choke is the heart's shadow. The heart exists only when there's light and dark. You can't just make it disappear. It treats the sea of unconsciousness for now, but it'll rise whenever it can. That is up to Miss Serizawa. Maya? You've come around. You can rest easy, Serizawa couldn't, but the rest is up to me, right? I heard. I'm really sorry, Maya. I know I can't change what I've done, but I promise I'll be there where you need me. My grandmother always said to repay your debts. Thank you, Maya. And we got a phone call. Hello, Amano's son. It's me, Ana Yoshizaka. I got your number from Mayazumi at Kismet. Noriko suddenly became a Joker, and someone kidnapped her. She must have used the Joker curse on someone. Everyone who's been kidnapped is being held at a club called the Zodiac. I'm going there right now. This will save me at the clock tower. Bye. So Noriko is the one behind the murders of the principal and the hit and run suspect? But why would anyone start kidnapping people who've used the Joker curse? I'm sure we'll find out when we get down to that club. I got a bad feeling about this. Alrighty, and now we have Ulala back, but she's a little bit lower leveled, so yeah. And yeah, she was using Kinara before, who's not that good. So I guess we'll go with Iris. Star person, obviously. She'll get Magnara. So yeah, I think she'll be a good fit. So yeah. Anyway, we'll see what else I decide to do, basically. So yeah. Alrighty. I mean, we start the light tracking too, so yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, with that done, yeah. There's a lot I want to do with the next part. We want to hunt down a rumor demon, our first one for the first time. And yeah, we might be spreading some demon rumors too. I say might because I'm not so sure if we're going to actually do that, but I guess we'll see. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. And yeah, we're mainly going to be going to... Abandoned Factory might be over, but yeah, instead you get Kasuga Yamahai and Area Shelter 1. So yeah. But anyway... So, yeah. So, yeah, again, we'll end things here. And again, I think, yeah, next time I'm going to be working on a lot of personas, getting them up to speed and stuff, so, yeah. I guess, yeah, before we end up, there is one thing I can do. But, yeah, again, La's going to be a little bit underleveled. But the good thing is that, yeah, she'll catch up, thanks to, she'll be able to catch up, and also, it doesn't matter what level she is. All that matters is Maya's level, or whoever's the highest level player members, so yeah. Nintendo, let's get a persona for Katsuya to use. This will help out once, yeah, we get Iris up to speed. So I want another Magna card here. Like so. Because yeah, all I really need from this persona is the F skill, so yeah, let's go to Velvet Room. And something new is here. Oh my, I didn't expect you would bring someone's memory shot to a place like this. This appears to belong to Master Tatsuya Suo somehow. It seems Master Tatsuya knows quite a few things that you do not. You'll be able to learn them for yourselves by peeking into this memory shard. However, there may be some things among them that you must not yet know. I encourage you to be prepared as you peek in. So, what is Igor talking about? Well, it's the additional scenario. We can now do Lone Shadow 1. I'm gonna do that after the next dungeon, I think, because, I guess, spoiler, it takes place in that dungeon, so I kinda wanna show what the dungeon's like in this playthrough first, before, I show it there. But anyway, oh yeah, and I think another thing we can do with this son is give it a strength card, although, do I actually want to do that, I wonder? It's hard to say. But anyway. But yeah, who I'm interested in is, of course, Mars. So, because again, he does get straight slash, and his strength stats actually already pretty decent. And he also gets twin slash too. I mean, the thing is, though, he does return for the strength source, which is a very good item. Boosting, gives you +1 strength on every level up. That's pretty good. So again, do I really want to give him the strength card? I feel like I do not. I think he'll be fine even without it, so yeah. Minotaur kind of needed it a lot if he's going to stay relevant, so yeah. So I think this will do. So we got the 75 cards, like so. That will be good, and now, yeah, let's summon Mars. And yeah, like I said, I'll probably have Katsuya use Mars, obviously. And you can gain the max strength return for the strength source, that'll be a lot of fun, so yeah. So we'll give him back the card, and yeah, that should be good. He even starts with Aguilar too, which is pretty nice. Let's go. So there you go. That's another pretty nice persona. Yeah, we got a pretty good selection now, so yeah. Again, like I said, yeah, maybe I also think about returning some personas too. I guess we'll see. Anyway, there we go. That's Mars. I am the war god Mars, known as the Gladius. If you say that you're me, then show me your skills as the champion of war. And yeah, I probably will have Katsuya start using him right now, so yeah. So there you are. Let's take on Persona. Although I kind of love it because Kano was only good because he had the wind skill. I guess now we kind of have a lack of those, which is a bit of a problem, but hey, if they're not going to be fighting too strong enemies, it shouldn't be a problem, so yeah. If I really want, I could, like, maybe swap out Muscle or some, I guess we'll see. And again, maybe we don't want to use Father, that's another thing to consider too, so yeah. I guess another thing I can do, put away Kinara because he's not super useful as well. So there we go. That should do us quite nicely. I guess one thing that could also help is Hell getting Magarla as well. He does lend that, so yeah. And we also think about Bude as well. Maybe that's who Maya actually uses, I guess we'll see. Again, we won't have that good of skills to use, but hey, I think it's fine. So go to Mars, and then we'll go into Bude on Maya for the next part. But yeah, I think this will be what we use, so yeah, this should be good. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, next part, yeah, we're mainly just gonna be in the Kazuka Yamahara because again, I have a lot of personas I want to show off, and also yeah, again, there's a rumored demon that we can go after, so yeah, we'll probably go after him as well. So yeah, but anyway, look forward to that, and yeah, I'll see you guys again for that.